Hello, everyone. I'm Greg Look. Thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode 111 of Factorio with Angels and Bob's Mods, where we are working on our iron ore sorting facility. And between episodes, I just took the liberty to go back for some clarifiers because I felt you didn't really have to see me do that. I also brought some ceramic filters because we need that to get everything running. So yeah, that's basically the only update. And the robots brought me other stuff, of course, but no worries about that. We're trying to figure out if we can implement our purified water production into this setup that uses the purified water, or if we put it off to the side and then just pipe it in. Mm. So this will produce how much? 100 per second, 150 per second, because we have a higher crafting speed. These can take in 50 every 2 seconds times 2, 50 every second, multiplied by 1.5, so 75. This can take 52 times per second, so 100 per second, multiplied by 0.75, so 75 per second, that's 150. So this produces the exact amount that we need. Unless I made mistakes, of course, which I do all the time. So this is not that bad. Could do something like this to get it in. We could do something like this, I guess. We need to get it both in here and in here. That's what I'm trying to figure out. So this is also just a possibility to do that. So either bring it up here or we bring it up here. This just seems like a lot of space wasted. And again, I'm just trying to keep the width of the footprint as low as possible. Just because that's something I like to do. So it is a little bit wider than this up here. That's fine though. At least let's move this up. Just so we can actually let's move it out here. We have plenty of space here. So we can do this. We can also do this. That might actually just be the least ugly thing, I guess. Something like that. Pretty easy, right? Except that we need to connect these pipes. No. So that makes it less easy. We also know this don't need to, because this just connects to my hyper plant. This connects down, this connects down. So we can't really use a lot of this space. At most, we could spend everything above this. And of course, that just doesn't fit anything. This fits somewhat, but then we have our output at the wrong side. I guess this will have to do. It's not very pretty, let's be honest. Let's move this out of the way. We'll just keep that in our paste buffer. Come on. Thank you. So I just want to start these at the same point, basically. So something like this. Crushed stone needs to go in here. That's actually pretty easy. Couldn't have planned that better, really. We have made some errors here. Let's just keep these next to each other. So sulfuric acid, sulfuric wastewater. We won't be producing too much saline water for this to handle, so that's fine. We produce enough purified water for all of this. Oh, this also needs to connect, actually. We need to bring in extra stuff. Okay, so 2 pipes coming in, 1 pipe going out. Should be fine. Let's start figuring that out, I guess. I always just prefer to have my pipes closest to my production. Maybe not always, but I feel like I want that right now. So maybe we just make our small fluid bus here. Yeah, let's do that. Shall we just keep a little bit of space in between? Or a lot bit of space? Let's just do this, I guess. Until I figure out that I don't like that. So we can have our solid buses down here. Isn't really moved that much. But let's just try to keep up with that. Follow that. Do we want to do this? Sure, let's do it. Okay. So this one is sulfuric acid. Let's bring that up first of all. Good. Then we have our... Wait, is this the wrong belt? No. Sorry, the mineral sludge, the output of this. Yes. Extra mineral sludge that we need a new depot for. So we don't even know yet where this is going. And our sulfuric wastewater, which goes down to here. like that. Good. I think we can start powering this stuff up then and inputting the stone. I might be wrong though. Of course, we also get these put on a belt. Do we move this up? Or do we move this to the side? Or do we just put this here and have our footprint decided up here instead of down here? Let's just not spend any more time moving stuff around, I guess. This is everything we need here, right? We process our crushed stone locally. We process all of the crushed ore. We do need to mix belts. So something like this. This goes in one direction. I guess we just move this down one tile. And let's mirror this just because I'm pedantic about how my belts look. So the Givolat will be on the outside of both belts. Something like this. This doesn't need to be this far up. Oh, wait, let's find out about our output first. We could actually just route that down into here as well. Let's do that. Is there any reason not to do that? Will it be backed up at some point, which will prevent us from throughputting anything? I mean, we are backing up crushed duolite and crushed sapphirite. So at some point, we can't pass through any of the iron ore, at which point we won't process any of the crushed ore, so we will just be at a standstill. But that's so far out in the future that I just like the idea of keeping this somewhat pretty. Also, the output from here needs to go in the middle here. Another small annoyance. Can just grab it up and around, I guess. It just extends the whole thing with one tile. Maybe that's, or maybe two tiles if we keep these going all the way up. Do we do this? Do we underground? Or do we cut these down in size? We do this. Good. And then we just put these two in here. And then everything should be good to move on. So we need power for all of this. Uh-oh. Hmm. Why do I have to make this so hard on myself? Wait, that's what I just did. What a mess. You can be in there instead. Okay, we have slag slurry. We don't have the filters, of course. Let's just start with a few. Oh, these inserters are not set up correctly. Beautiful. So we are making these. And all of this, for now, will just mean that we back up these, or the ores, crushed ores. Well, let's just add a bunch more of these. Good. So the output here needs to handle full belts. So either we need to optimize these very much or just make redundant, extra inserters. Well, let's actually see how it looks with just one set. Can we mirror this? I guess we could just have rotated it. Good. And then we need the inputs. We also need as much input as output, right? Oh, we also need to input these. So we actually do need at least one extra set of inserters. How often do we need one? Every second. Let's just add some power. Sure. Mirror this. Like that. You can just be there for all I care. And we could also put one there then, just for, no we can't, never mind. And then we just need to put in the ores. Which need to be as fast as possible as well. Whoops. I'm so happy with that we have the possibility to mirror our blueprints now. So happy. And apparently I only set the recipe on some of these. Iron ore, where are you? Yeah. No, wrong one. Don't. Well, you go back to crushed stone, please. You do iron ore. Okay. This isn't too bad of a setup, I feel. But why? Oh, because we're still not bringing in enough. Wait, what? Oh, this doesn't get enough water, of all things. Guess we will just use a bit of extra space down here then. As long as we have crushed stone, we shouldn't run out of these. But I guess we only scaled this for the amount of crushed stone that we will get, and we had some backed up. So it will take a little while to catch up here, I guess. I hope I didn't put in too many filters to this system. Maybe that's not possible, but we don't want them to be backed up here and not being able to run because of that. Okay. So how come we are still not producing full belts? We still just lack these. Wait, a belt is too slow? I guess this can only bring in a full belt 15 per second, and we're producing 15 per second. So even if we could handle more, it wouldn't really make a lot of sense. We're limited by this one belt, unless I help. Hmm. So we could help it along a bit by adding another one of these just while working on the stone. But it just doesn't make a lot of sense. We need to add in the extra mineral sludge anyway. Just want this to run as fast as possible while we waiting. Okay, so the iron ore we need to add another train station for. And yeah, I guess that will be what we are doing right now. We do have a train in the way, or several trains in the way, actually. Can we fit in a signal separating this train from everything else? Not really. What is this? View. This is coal. We can remove that. For now at least. Just to allow these two trains to keep running. So we are starting to put in some sulfuric wastewater here, and that's all fine. And we can cut this now. So we need the opposite of this. We need to input. Wait, that's not how we do that. We do it like this. With space for 4 belts of iron ore. Oh, I'm out of belt. Great. Good thing we have more right here. How many do we need? 4 more. I could also just start using my requester chest or provider chests for it, I guess. So 4 belts of input here. Do we just put this on the other side as well? For when we need to scale this up? I don't see why not. And then we need our input of mineral sludge. Let's just leave a little bit of extra space between those. Good. Need robot coverage for this. We need more inserters. And more of these. And another combinator. Good. And I guess we will have to move these over a bit. Just one tile. Good. And where are we going to run this? I will guess we have extra spaces for those down, or the iron ore down here. Well, we really should stick to our bus plans here. You will actually go from here. And you will go there. This will have to go under. Oh no. Ugly time. Okay. That is everything, I guess. And then we need to start producing extra mineral sludge somewhere. Oh, my bad. Good. But now we're at least producing extra iron ore, which should help tremendously. No, you're not called Mia. You are called iron ore processing. You're just called iron ore. That is a shared name, so this just lets us test even more of the trains using, or station using the same name. Trains moving all over. I think it's a very bad idea. I will hate myself for this later, but we shall do it anyway. We do need some fuel here though. And we don't have a train coming in with that yet. Could you just come here for a second? I said I wanted to keep these stations ordered at some point, but I've already given up on that. So iron ore sorting fuel. Empty cargo. All time passed. 5. And add some robots. We could start filtering this air, but I don't care right now. We need to put down some radars, because I've been bad about doing that. Let's do that down here as well. And where is it? There. Good. Oh, I guess I drove into this at some point. Is it capable of handling 8,000 sheet? Anyway, let's just bring it back, because I think we are out. Yup. No iron ore at all here. And all empty up here. Okay. But we should be a lot better on iron now, when we actually have somewhat good production of it. Of course, we can still scale this up if we want to, but until, well, do I have everything to do that? I guess we should do that. And then we can worry about the mineral sludge afterwards. Because it is producing, it's just doing it a little bit slower than it otherwise would. Let's actually just park in here so we're not in the way for now. And I guess we'll just plop this down here and then fix the pipes afterwards. No space in between, yes. So I just saw this bad, even if it's not necessary at all. So why does it feel like I've made a mistake here? I have. It was all up by one tile. How did I mess that up? By worrying about pipes, I would guess. One more time. But unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.